Welcome to Aravaipa Trail Talk, episode 32. I'm Jan.
I'm Jubes.
Welcome to the show. That light is going crazy
going
right
nuts.
now. I don't know what the deal is with that one. Hopefully it does not make you guys go crazy because we're going crazy. So let's start off the show. Let's talk about Chris Mocko.
Okay, let's
This guy's
talk about
hilarious.
Chris Mocko. I'm telling you. Oh man.
I mean, almost as funny as you.
He's delightful. Even
Delightful.
on the trail at Sonoma, he was cracking everybody out.
Every single time the camera came near him. But the exciting thing, I don't know if you know about this.
Okay.
He just launched his own YouTube channel.
ChrisMocko.com?
It's
the Macko Show.
It's the Macko Show
The
on
Macko
YouTube.
Show.
Everyone who's watching this, go right now, stop this video, maybe just unsubscribe from this channel, go over to the Macko Show, subscribe to that channel.
Yeah. I'm subscribed.
Basically, it's pretty funny. His very first video, to me as like a film person, an amateur film person that I am, his first video is like shot vertically on a phone,
Yes.
and he's like, I don't know how to turn the screen around. There's the little thing where you can flip it to the front camera. He couldn't figure out how to do that, and it was just funny. He probably does know how to do it.
Yeah.
I think he's like a tech guy who was working in Silicon Valley, and I'm sure he knows how to use a front-facing camera.
Oh, I'm
but maybe
sure.
it's just part of his act, and it was really funny. And I'm pretty sure I need to steal some of these brilliant concepts. But anyways, it's hilarious. It gives you. I don't know where his show is going. I'm sure it will get more interesting as time goes on, because so far it's just been a couple clips from his phone. But
Yeah.
first off, it's hilarious. Second off, it gives you a little peek into an elite runner's life.
Yeah.
Which I mean.
His training, did he discuss this at all with
Well,
you?
I just found this happenstance. I
No,
didn't
I
even
know,
notice
but when
it.
you were talking to him at Sonoma, kind of describing his whole, ChrisMockoShow.com's,
well,
whatever
he was
idea?
he was blogging on. He has a blog, theMockoshow.com.
Which is his,
And that's what it
recaps
was.
and things like that, right?
Well, he would write articles. It's on Medium.com,
Okay.
which is a site used for a lot of times articles. So he's got a couple, and his articles were pretty funny too. He was using these I don't know, little GIFs and things, and kind of make it entertaining.
Right.
But now he's got the video to accompany, and right now he's entering his first Hell Week lead up towards Western States.
Right.
As if the last, 2 months of 100-mile weeks wasn't Hell Week, I guess, or 130-mile weeks. But he's doing 150 miles this week, and it looks like he's going to post a video every day.
That's awesome.
He's doing a blog post of breaking down his day, which I was like, sounds like a pretty good life, being an unemployed runner, athlete. You get your 20-mile run in,
Yeah.
and then you just lounge around and eat pancakes.
Is that what he does?
That's
I know that
what
he does.
does.
He has.
He goes to
an affinity for
Costco.
pancakes.
Sign me
oh,
up.
Yeah.
Sign me up for this. That sounds pretty cush.
I mean,
So I guess milk it while you can.
should we trade lives for just half a second, Macko? You do this, I'll do that, and then we'll figure it out.
And also, I don't know if he was filming because he's living in a basement of his friend's house, and but the
Awesome.
basement looked pretty nice. It didn't. When I think of living in a basement, I think it's dark and
Yeah.
pretty gross. But it was it looked, unless he was up above the basement for some of his filming, but he had his little mountain outpost, run steep, get high stickers on the mantle of the fireplace. I'm like,
It's adorable.
this looks nice.
Nice.
I would want to live in a basement.
All right.
But anyways, that's enough gushing over Chris Mocko for today.
I mean,
think.
I'll gush all day long. I think Chris Macko should come on this show and say what's up. Just an idea.
That was a total impromptu. But what else? I just feel like there's some other stuff I want to talk about.
I mean, do you want to talk about what went on this weekend? We had a little. You did the Whiskey Man. What?
I was thinking
Right?
about more stuff that's going on in the scene.
Oh, what is going on in the scene?
Well, there was a thing in my mind. Well, I don't know if I want to talk about this too much, but
Okay.
but it's just this idea of social media and authenticity.
Sure.
And maybe this is coming around because I posted a video about something I was struggling with, just like feeling a little bit down about different things in life or stressed.
Right.
But I contemplated for a whole day sharing that video. I decided finally just to post it, which I got a lot of feedback for it.
And I think, the viewers appreciate that. Like
did you see it?
When you're honest with them.
So it was like being real and raw and honest, when I think a lot of times social media, we tend to just put the positive out there.
Glaze over, yeah.
Just like everything's great, when in reality, and maybe for some people everything is great all the time, which I mean probably not, but I don't know. I think it's important to show that other side, maybe. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Do you wish that there was more of that in social media? Like people were more
maybe
kind of forthcoming with not just like everything's good, but also when things are, hey.
I think it can be relatable and sometimes even more inspiring if you know more of the complete picture.
Sure. You probably find a lot of people who empathize with, the same issues that you're going through, right?
But maybe what I'm trying to say is maybe I pride myself upon being authentic and real. And it irks me when maybe I know someone is being kind of fake.
Sure.
It's a little bit, I don't know. I don't like it.
Do you have anybody specific in mind?
Nope.
Okay.
So let's move on.
Okay.
Anyways,
Woo.
I feel like these little Jamil Jam rants are coming into the show more and more.
I like the Jam rants.
Okay.
It's fun. Yeah.
All right.
What else you got, Jams?
No. Drinking coffee again.
Oh, he's back on caffeine.
That's the problem. That was the slump.
Oh, we've got it back now.
At least for a little bit.
Okay.
A little bit. Help get over the hump. Definitely.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you had some fun, looks like, this last weekend. Tell us about that. The Insomniac night runs.
Oh, yeah. No, that was
Kicked
a blast
off.
of blast. So, yeah, I mean,
You
night
were-
runs are always fun.
You were having a party. The first thing that you say to me when I see you is like,
We're rave.
We're raving tonight.
We're raving all
Yeah.
night long.
Basically.
And it was a blasty blast. I had like glow in the dark bubbles.
There's a video of this too, which we can put up.
That's
Enzo will put
fantastic.
it up right now.
Whoa!
Hi,
What
Jam
is
Jam.
this?
We're raving. We're raving tonight. Yes.
You show up. I still have your bubble machine. I need to give that.
Oh.
I either need to give.
Did you?
Yeah, except we ran out of bubbles. So we played.
I
she
left
gave
an
me,
entire jug of bubbles for you.
Mm-mm.
The blue jug of bubbles
Where?
on the desk.
What desk?
Or on the table right next to the DJ.
I didn't take it.
You didn't? That whole jug was for you. It was all bubbles.
I didn't know I had to take it.
Oh.
So she gave me this bubble. It's a.
Bubble gun.
Imagine a squirt gun.
Yeah.
But it shoots bubbles and it lights up.
Yeah.
And she gave it to me so I could play with my kid, and he loved it.
Yeah.
But then I guess I didn't take the blue drink jug,
Yeah.
so someone probably drank it.
Oh gosh. No, there was bubbles. It was like I put bubbles on there. So if somebody drank that,
But
they were
I
in
hope
for
that
surprise.
maybe it's here. Maybe I can go find it.
That's a possibility.
But he's sad. Like he yelled at me
I'm sorry.
when I ran out of bubbles. He just yelled at me.
I will make you more bubbles.
So yeah, we need more bubbles.
So I found a recipe that I can make my own bubbles. I'm very
This
excited
is 2
about
events in a row that you've been using bubbles now.
I know.
First you had the giant ones, then you have the bubble gum gun. That's what Tag says. Bubble.
Bubbles.
He loves bubbles. So
Everybody loves bubbles. I love bubbles. They make me happy. Anyway.
it makes
We
him
had
really
bubbles.
soapy. Like because
Oh, yeah.
Like they get on him and then he's like covered in soap suds and it's
Yeah.
pretty funny.
I mean,
hilarious.
if anything, it's just one way to wash your kid, I guess.
So yeah, this weekend we have the Hotfoot Hamster.
We do.
Are you running any laps in this one?
I am.
What are you gonna,
I'm
what's
gonna
your goal?
So
Are you working this weekend?
I'm gonna work. Yep. So I'm gonna do like the morning shift from like 5:30 a.m. to 6 o'clock, and then at 7 I'm gonna go run.
The whole 12 hour?
The 12 hour, the nighttime 12 hour.
Are you going to do 50 miles?
I'd probably not 50 miles, but I'd probably want to do around maybe 30 miles.
50K.
Yeah.
Sweet. I'm in charge through the night, but
Yeah.
I hopefully I can also run a little bit.
I'm almost positive I'm going to get lost in the maze. At some point, I know that I'm
What?
going to take a break and then go get lost in the maze.
Purposefully.
And, oh, yeah.
Okay.
They have this hedge maze at Nardini Manor, and it's a magical place, really. Like, I'm a little obsessed with, like the Secret Garden and Alice in Wonderland kind of things.
And that's what this is.
It's very reminiscent of those books for me.
So what is it? Like, let's tell people, what is the Huff and Hamster?
Huff and Hamster is what you started with. That was your very first ultra marathon, correct? So it's a fixed time event, 24 hours, 12 hours, and it's at this beautiful place, Nardini Manor. It's so magical, but there's how long is the track?
500 meters.
500-meter track.
Certified
around
distance.
this property, and we brought it back after I don't know how many years.
I mean, the last time the Hotfoot happened was maybe 2010.
Okay.
So it's been a while.
It's been a while, and we're bringing it back. It's going to be so hot this weekend, but.
It's supposed to be 104 here in Phoenix on Friday when we're setting up,
Yeah.
and then it'll be 97 on race day. But fortunately, the people that are running at night, it's a little bit better.
Yeah.
A little bit.
I'm very excited.
And.
Are you going to run a little bit?
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah.
I hope to. That'll be fun. What else?
What else you got?
Nothing.
We're winging it today. You want to play a game?
Let's do JubeTube.
You guys are in for a treat today, because this sounds ridiculous.
Which one first?
So
The first one first.
Let's do the first one first. So we're gonna do, evidently, this JubeTube is brought to you by Squirrel's Nut Butter. Squirrel's Nut Butter is a anti-chafe salve that will protect your happy bits. Here we go. Okay, so in this challenge, here's yours. This is my little bucket. Here's a whole bunch of swabbies for you. And a little cotton swabbies for me. Sure. So we're going to put Squirrel's Nut Butter on our nose. And then we have 30 seconds, sure, to pick up as many cotton balls with our nose and place them in the coffee filter.
Ready?
Yeah. Set. Go.
Oh.
It won't come off. It's like bobbing for apples.
It is.
Oh, this one's not coming off. Come on. This one literally will not come off. Come on, dude. Oh, come on. Come on now. Just gonna go for another one.
Time.
Damn it.
Oh, look at that. Oh my gosh.
It literally won't come off.
That was, I kind of figure, like,
Can we get, like,
too
the
much
plastic
Squirrel's Nut
bag?
Butter would be, oh.
I'm just
I bet
gonna...
Chris Formley doesn't know this, but this would be an amazing makeup remover. If you put Squirrel's Nut Butter
Did
on.
it just remove?
Yeah.
Oh.
How fantastic is that? I'm going to try it. I'm going to try it with my eye makeup. I'm like you guys know.
Paint it red.
But look at all my cotton balls.
How many did you get?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You got
6,
that
7,
many?
8, 9, 10.
How?
10. Because I'm good at.
I got 2 because one
Bobbing
doesn't
for
count. 'cause
things.
I got 2, and you got. What's the official count? 12.
10.
Okay, I guess I'll get rid of this
Okay.
now.
No, I think you should keep it. I think it's got low on the. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna take Oreos. Next minute to win it challenge. We're gonna. Oh, okay. One Oreo, right?
I'm not gonna ruin this.
On your head. First one
Okay.
to get in their mouth wins.
Is this possible?
Did
Okay.
you try this at home? 2, 1, go. Oh. Wait. Okay, wait. Nope.
How is this possible?
Oh, wait. Really? Okay.
What the?
Okay, wait. I'm gonna try this.
It just falls off.
Okay, wait. Okay, I can.
I don't.
Oh, nope.
Did it fall?
I feel like the volume of my hair.
Yeah, this is not
It's not
helpful.
gonna. Okay. Okay. Oh, the thing.
No, it's not. I just have crumbs in my hair now. I don't know if this was possible.
No, that's not gonna help. Okay. Well,
We're just going to see how long people will continue to watch. I'm just going to sit here. That was close.
I know that's like I kind of feel like. Oh, it's so close.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Ooh.
This is really special.
I feel like there was a certain amount of poise to go along with this.
What?
What?
Wow. I don't know how you did that, but congratulations.
Can you slow-mo that shit? I mean, sorry. I want to see it again. I don't know how that happened. I'm amazing myself today. Okay.
That was cool.
That was good.
Nice work.
Are you ready for the next one?
Ready.
Okay. You gotta bring your A game, ready?
We need a little bit more prep time on these. I think these challenges could be set up a little better in the future. Let's work on this.
Okay. You know what? Take a couple just in case, because I kind of feel like these might be a little...
Okay.
Okay.
We're going to be prepared next week.
Are we?
Yes.
Next week, we've got super special times. We actually talked a little bit about it.
So,
Okay. So
we just have a pile, and then we have one of these. And we have
So-
to get, it's how many you can get on it at one time.
like we're stringing a necklace of pastas.
You go. 30 seconds.
Okay. So we can't really use our hands probably at all. Okay. 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 So, one. Mm-hmm. Mm. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna have to try this again. Mm-hmm. I'm already impressed, James. Oh. Mm-hmm. I got none.
Boy.
That's impressive.
Mm-hmm.
You look really cool right now.
I cook pasta like every single day, so that's why I'm good at that.
Nice job.
Woo! That was awesome.
Good challenges, Enzo.
Nice work.
I like it.
Now let's cook these. I'm starving.
Okay.
Okay.
If you guys want to try these challenges at home, please send this video because yeah, I want to
great.
see it all. Okay.
All right, let's jump into some Q&A.
Some Q&A.
This will be fun. All right. Fun showers. I'm going to run the first section of the PCT in my hat this weekend. Nice. Post up a
Awesome.
picture. Make sure you tag us in
Yay.
that Run Steep Get High hashtag.
Big
Big news. Mocko got S&B sponsored. That's from New Travis. I saw that. That is awesome. More to come, I'd imagine, because this guy is a publicity king right now. Jenny 14555. Hi, love everything about Aravaipa. Any job openings? Hi, Jenny. Thank you for reaching out. Currently not anything, but
Double check our
send
website.
us. Yeah, check our website. Actually, we might be needing some event crew for the fall and summer and fall.
And you can
but
always
you can always just send us your resume.
Email a resume.
Email us over. You can email Jubilee or myself.
Yes, please.
Mike Trail Chaser 83. How far in advance do you schedule events? Looking for that Whiskey Basin 2018 date.
Okay.
Do we have that? Do you have that?
Not the date, not yet.
It's going to be right around the same time.
It'll
Probably
probably be around the same
mid-April.
time.
Right around. It might be the 15th of April. Like
I think
right,
it is
right
the
around
14th
there.
or 15th of April.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right in the middle there. Mike Trail Chaser 83. Hashtag Mocko Vision.
Good one.
Unemployed basement dweller. Hashtag Chris Mocko thigh gap update. You're gonna have to comment on his the Mocko show. New Travis, it does look pretty cushy, the whole Mocko life. Zucchini Runner, it is hard to be vulnerable on social media for sure. I agree, because that was definitely hard to do. A couple more comments on what my comments were earlier. We get to know you better, showing both sides, something you don't see too much. New travels, what happens when Jamil keeps it too real? I don't know.
Have you tried to get too real? What's too real?
You got Oreo dust on your face. I know that's
I
part of
believe
your
it.
victory dance.
I mean,
but E5G, your honesty and
keep
showing
that.
your vulnerability are huge aspects for what draws at least me and my wife to watch and follow and cheer on. Keep that up. Thanks, guys. Say, Brent, you are fast. Brent, you are fast. we're just gonna dictate whatever. We'll just say voice clips and you can record it and then take it out of context. It'll be great. Best first 50K.
What you got? What you think?
I mean, Arizona. I'll rep a race that's not ours. Pemberton Trail 50K is
Yeah.
a great first 50K. It's one that has been around Arizona for a long time. It's 2 loops of the Pemberton Trail, which is the
Yep.
Javelina course. I'd say that's a really good one for first timers in Arizona because it's a relatively easy one, and yeah, it's just a good time.
Mm-hmm.
As far as our races go, in the same park, the McDowell Mountain Frenzy 50K is a single loop 50K version of that race. So it's kind of taking the Pemberton loop and expanding it, blowing it up to a 50K distance, and I think that would be an excellent one. No gear, no idea. Hey guys, do you eat a high-fat, low-carb diet? I don't.
You eat all the carbs.
I eat balanced, I guess. Like, I'll eat pasta with a lot of vegetables, but I cook it in oil, so
Yeah.
it's got some fat in there. Sometimes I make some green curry, tofu fry with rice and with coconut milk, which I think is pretty fatty.
Right on.
But yeah, I'm not I don't subscribe to the high fat philosophy currently or as of yet.
I know. I like all the carbs.
It's 11:45 here. First 50K in June. Any tips?
Cool.
Let's see. That's coming up pretty soon. Get some. Make sure you get some 20-mile training runs in. Practice your nutrition ahead of time. Get good rest race week. Enjoy it. Don't get too stressed out about your pace.
Yeah.
Walk the uphills, all of them, even from the start.
Yeah. Hike the uphills.
CL Ward 77. What do you think will end up being the winning mileage number at Hofwood Hamster? I haven't looked at the full entrance list, but I am gonna say 107.
Do you wanna make a little side bet?
What's your bet?
I don't know. I'm gonna say maybe like you get over under. Can I go over under?
I don't know. Sure.
I'm gonna go over at 107.
You're just gonna get the whole over, and
Yeah.
why don't you just guess a number, and then we'll see who was closer this week. And then what about the 12-hour? I think the 12-hour it'll be 67 miles.
That's pretty decent.
That's actually really good.
Yeah.
But I'm still gonna say it.
Okay, so I would say 62 miles in the 50, and
The 12 hour.
in the 12-hour.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fine.
You said the 50.
In the 50.
62 miles
In the 50.
Okay, so 100K.
And then the 24-hour.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna say 114.
Nice. So you went high on the 24-hour.
Yes.
And I went high on the 12-hour.
Yes.
Nice. I think maybe one of us will take each of them.
Okay. What are we betting?
What? I don't know. I don't bet. I don't gamble.
All right.
I'm boring. And any more plans to runs in Europe? Well, I'm running in Europe in September, the TDS. Nothing for you yet?
I don't know. I probably need to stay local for now.
Start local. That's a good
local.
idea.
Yeah.
E5G. How about Aravaipa race team B? Because I'm not as badass as you guys. Openings and tryouts. So, yeah, yes. Actually, one thing we've been talking about is we're gonna create a like a shirt and singlet that's Aravaipa Group Trail Run.
Cool.
And it's going to be, and maybe some hoodies and stuff, but it's all going to be matching. So everyone, I mean, anyone can wear it, but if you're like, want to be part of the Aravaipa Run tribe, if you're part of our local group, or even if you just like Aravaipa and like running with us, we want to have a matching set of apparel.
Cool.
that we are working on right now. We have the design is ready. We just have to kind of get this stuff made up. But we want to make some really cool stuff so that when people do our races or travel to races, they can all kind of be part of the Aravaipa, team concept. Not specifically on the racing team, but part of the group,
the community,
and the run tribe. So yeah, check those out. We'll have those available soon.
Awesome.
Long live Bella. How many people does Aravaipa employ? Did you start with a background in business, or did you learn as you went along? I think we have currently maybe 18 or 20 total.
Yeah, we have less than 20, really.
Yeah, less than 20. But then like most of those are part-time.
Part-time.
There's a handful of us that do this full-time currently. I did have a business background that I went to college for accounting and economics, but I did that knowing I always wanted to own my own business. Like that was always what I wanted to do. It's kind of in my blood, so.
Cool.
I didn't know what I wanted to do, like what kind of business I wanted to start or operate. So I just kept going to school basically and it's funny because I ended up.
Did you start did you take a job in accounting after you graduated?
Yeah, I lasted 9 months, and I did not care for it.
Yeah.
But in college, I worked for a local family-owned small business that I found out about through the business fraternity I was in, and they were a catering company that also did special event casino parties. So my job, I was a casino manager and a dealer. So I would deal, even though I don't gamble.
You don't gamble, but
maybe it was
because
because I was a dealer.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm like, F this. But so I would deal craps and blackjack and roulette and all that kind of stuff. It was really fun. But it was mobile, so we would have all the games. They would all disassemble and fold down. We'd have them at this warehouse in Tempe.
Yeah.
So we'd grab a big U-Haul truck or a van, and we'd load up all the games, drive out to someone's house or a hotel or some other sort of venue for the client, and then we'd set up all the games, get them all looking really nice, and then we'd have a little bit of a break, the managers, and then come back and we'd manage all the dealers. The dealers would just come in and deal their game for 3 hours and then go home.
Yeah.
But I would help manage the dealers, work with the client. So it was kind of funny because it translated well into event management with running races, and instead of putting on a casino experience for people, we're putting on a run. Yeah. And instead of having, the dealers that I'm working with, we have the aid station volunteers and our staff. So it translated pretty well. That's awesome. And it was fun. So that's how I got my start setting up events, driving big box trucks and stuff. So cool. little story background, super fun, and working hard too. I mean, we would set up, break down. Sometimes we'd be out until 2 a.m, finishing up, breaking down, bringing all that stuff back, unloading the truck.
Probably in a lot of event planning, just the work ethic has to be there.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing I wasn't involved in was the back end office stuff there. I was just I would just come in and do the event part of it. But I loved it. It was fun. Long live Bella. Ever consider coming up to Fat Dog? I guess I haven't seriously considered it. Otherwise, I probably would have done it already. I'm still focused on Hard Rock, I guess. Yeah. And other ones. Jamil, an accounting office sounds like a lot of fun. Is that where you work? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was a blast. mthumb1212. Any trail recommendations for soon-to-be AZ resident moving from Minnesota? Yeah, there's tons of them. I mean, I would recommend coming out to Aravaipa Group Run. It's a great way to meet people and to see different trails, but it depends where you're going to be living in town, but there's some amazing trail systems all over. You've got if you're in Central Phoenix, you got the Phoenix Mountains Preserve or South Mountain. Papago Park is in Tempe, McDowell Sonoran Preserve in Scottsdale. There's other random little preserves scattered all over the place, and then the periphery, there's all the regional park systems.
Parks, yep.
So lots of options. Zucchini Runner, how did you end up starting Aravaipa then? I started volunteering at ultra races because I fell in love with the sport, and eventually was offered to take over as the race director of the Javelina 100, and I didn't hesitate for a second. I was like, yes. I didn't know that would evolve into a business, but I just did it as a volunteer position for the first year, and then realized there was like a lack of trail events in the area, and then I was like, either going to go back to school or go get my CPA, and those sounded like not what I wanted to do. And so we started some new runs, and that's the rest is history. Jenny 1455555555. Hi again. My husband and I are registered for the BFC in September. That is the Barkley Fall Classic. Any clue if there are companies that sponsor travel fees or something like that? Airfare is so expensive. Never hurts to ask. I know that there was actually just a study or a survey on this. It's on irunfar.com from Trail Sister Gina Lucrezi. She was actually asking elite sponsored runners about their sponsorship levels, men versus women, and they kind of break down. They got responses from 34 women and 33 men, and they asked them, do you get cash stipend? Do you get a travel stipend? Do you get gear only? How much do you get? And they publish these results. So like, I mean, I don't get anything like that for the level of runner I am. I don't think many recreational runners get that. As far as elites go, even not all elites get cash or travel. It was about 55% of women got cash, 85% of men got cash, 55% of women also got travel stipends. So it was like the same, but then only 70% of men got travel stipends, which is more than women, obviously. So there's there's definitely inequalities there.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't think there's a ton of funds like that floating around, but I think there is an increasing amount of that in the sport for sure. Because at least, out of the 70 people, there's at least 70 people getting something from companies that responded. So I think that was her only question about that.
Yeah.
She's going. She didn't have any questions about Barkley Fall Classic in general, just about the airfare. So follow up from mthom1212. Should I be afraid of encountering snakes or scorpions on the trails? I don't know if you should be afraid, but you should be.
You may encounter, yeah.
You may encounter them.
Yes.
Like, you should be aware. The one thing I say is don't run with music or run with music low or with only one ear, because
be aware
they'll
of your
typically
surroundings.
warn you. Keep an eye out ahead of you on the trail.
Yeah.
Just last couple weeks ago I was running and heard a rattle.
It's a lot of
There's a snake, a
snakes.
couple feet away from me.
Yeah.
So, but oftentimes they won't strike you unless you mess with them. A lot of times, usually they're pretty self-aware. They don't want you to step on them or them to attack you. That's their mechanism for self-defense, is they're warning you. So, scorpions, I'm sure they're scorpions, but you won't even be able to see them. The best way to see them is with a black light at night. And it's crazy because they glow like bright green.
Maybe that's what I should bring next night race.
You should definitely bring black lights. That would be fun. Just going scorpion hunting.
Yeah,
that's cool. I have gotten stung by a scorpion in my house once.
Yeah.
And basically it stung my foot, and my foot kind of went numb for a few hours, but then it was fine the next day. So those aren't too concerning. I would be more concerned about the snakes. But cool. Any more questions for Instagram? We're going to go over to Facebook.
Cool beans. Amy Burnett wants to know how you spell Macko. Mocko. Everybody says hello. Thanks for realistic, down-to-earth chat. Great chat. Lori Hall says, so glad you decided to share your true self with us. I love your honesty. We're all in the same boat with this running life, and it's so helpful to hear all the ups and downs.
Cool, thank you.
So, Jeffrey Bott says the showers are great. The showers?
I don't know what we're talking about.
I don't know what we were talking about. Claudia Cross says, for a hot-foot hamster, can we use an umbrella when walking? Smile, smile, heart, heart.
Oh, like for the sun?
Like to protect yourself.
As long as you're not
sun.
imposing on the other runners, I would say. Like, pick a smaller one.
Yeah.
If you have a giant one, you want to watch out, because just be mindful of the other people on the course. But
But like a parasol and a twirly. No, I don't know.
I don't know about
Yeah.
that. Be mindful. If we might have to ask you to put it away if it's becoming a nuisance or
It is a
impeding.
smaller track. Like if you've done
Yeah,
ATY
it's not super
before,
wide.
ATY is a little bit bigger of a track, except for like one little curvy section. But for the most part, yeah, Nardini is a smaller track. Jeffrey Bott, any discussion of moving ATY back to the Manor, or is the event too big to be conducted out there?
Yeah, it's too big.
Yeah.
So it won't go back.
Yeah.
But we are looking at doing another event, potentially. I think it's going to be September 2nd. I don't think we've announced this yet. Is it officially happening?
We haven't.
Okay.
Oh, can we do it?
Sure.
September 2nd?
Yeah.
So
Well, it's up there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's on our calendar. So we will have a second Nardini Manor 12-hour happening September 2nd.
Just a night race.
Just a night
because
race.
It's going to be really hot
Yep.
in September.
Yep. And it is officially called the Jackrabbit Jubilee.
Yes. Check it out.
So check it out.
Info posted soon.
We'll start posting a website and everything soon. And
Yeah,
open
so we hope to
registration
do
for
a
it.
couple
Yeah.
events a year out at Nardini. The determining factor of keeping those going or making more of them will be the number of signups, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, we have maybe 40 people at Hotfoot this weekend. We were hoping to get 100, so hopefully the word will get out,
Yeah.
and we have 100 at the Jackrabbit Jubilee in September. So put it on your calendar. It's a great first ultra.
It'll be awesome. It'll be a lot of fun. Greg says you need a slow-mo recording of Jamil and that Oreo challenge. Can we do some slow-mo?
Well, we got to get some higher frame rate
Maybe.
recording. Slow motion.
I was thinking the same thing, slow motion from Oriole Hall. Mike Pence says, hi. And Jonathan Reed, how do you know how many runners are registered so far for the Hotfoot Hamster?
I'm yawning again.
Ooh, don't do that.
Yeah, we just mentioned 40.
Yep.
It's on Ultra Sign
And it's
Up.
on Ultra Sign Up. Like, you can see who's registered and how many how many are registered. Lori Hall says, Jamil, will you be at the Ragnar Snow Mass again this year?
I actually was just talking about that today. I don't know yet. It's the same weekend as our Flagstaff Extreme Big Pine event, so I have to decide because Freak Brothers Pizza is going up there again to Ragnar, but we're also having the Big Pine event. So I had fun at both last year. I want to go to both, but I can't be in two places at once. So I got to pick, and I haven't picked yet.
Okay. Stormy says, Jubes, you don't have a buff or a hat. Looking good. Trying something new. All right. Mike Pence said he just started keto, so the high-fat diet. Mike Harris, what is your advice if you trained for a 50-miler, it got canceled, and you can't find a race to replace it?
Well,
So you trained for the 50-miler, it got canceled.
I find it hard to believe that you wouldn't be able to find a race to replace it these days because there's so many events out there.
Yeah.
If you really want to do a 50, just go do it yourself. That would be my other.
It depends on, what kind of 50-mile maybe you're looking for. If it's like a flatter course, it's a mountain
course. If I
course.
really wanted to get 50 in, I would just decide on a cool route that I wanted to do, and just either drop some aid ahead of time or get someone to meet me out there and just go for it. I've done some 50-milers like that before, and it's really fun.
Somebody recommended the Squaw Peak 50 over the weekend to me, and it's in June. It's up in the Wasatch. Don't you
I'm
yawn.
gonna keep yawning.
Don't you do it. So Mike, you should check that out at the Squaw Peak 50. There is a tribe.
Aravaipa Run Tribe.
Aravaipa Run Tribe.
It's our group run. It's kind of another name for it.
Yep. Jamil, have you done a beer mile since Fuego y Agua?
So yes.
And you still suck at them.
So I've attempted 3 beer miles in my life. The first one ever was Fuego y Agua. I threw up beer 3. The beers were cold, so I was throwing up cold liquid. It was gross.
Nope.
Next one was up in Silverton. Also threw up on beer 3.
That's not good.
And then the one that I finished finally and did well at and didn't throw up was the Sky Drinker. Mm-hmm. And if you guys can check this out. This is on YouTube. On the Mountain Outpost channel, and it is quite possibly the best video on the internet.
Are we going to redo that? Can we do that again this year?
Just not during the event.
Okay.
Yeah. Not during the 1,000 mile.
I would like to try it.
Yeah, it was super fun. So I finally figured out I figured out the right beer to drink. So I'm
Yes.
getting better in that regards. But I need to do another one soon, probably. When are you coming back to Winter Park for lip sync action? I went snowboarding up there, and we were doing some lip syncing up in one of the bars there. Good question. I should come up in the summer probably, since I've been there in the winter.
It's awesome.
Yeah. Road trip it.
Doo-doo-doo-doo. Hey, will you be at the UTMB again this year?
Yes.
Greg Houston asks.
Table.
Gina Rudolph says, I was looking at the Sinister photos. Looked like someone got engaged at the race. Awesome. We did. We had finish line engagement
Yep.
at the race right after midnight. It was
Yeah, a
awesome.
couple got engaged. It was, was it Amanda? Is that her name? I think it's Amanda.
Nick
Nick and
and-
Amanda. I'm gonna say.
Okay.
That's their names now. Her birthday was when the race started, and then we got word that there was gonna be a proposal, so we set up, and you can catch that in Steep Life episode 133, I believe.
The night running one.
Yeah, it's about 7 minutes in, near the end, so pretty cool.
Yeah. It was right after midnight. It was way cool.
It was awesome.
Doo-doo. Hi, Jamil. Is your rash clearing up? And also, what is the best way to get into night running on trails? Start with a short distance on a well-known trail, maybe?
It's mostly clearing up, but it's kind of persisting a little bit. There's been a couple flare-ups, so I don't know what's going on with that. It's kind
Have
of.
you gone back to the doctor at all?
No.
Would you go back to the doctor?
I need to go back to the doctor to get a physical for UTMB or TBS this summer. So
and just throw in the fact
I'll
that you got this rash.
I'll be like,
by the way, check this
hopefully
out.
I'll go back to the same people and just be like, I don't know what they'll do at this point, but I might mention it.
Best way to get into night running?
Just go do it.
Do it.
Do it. No, but just, I would say, find a trail at night that's not super technical and bring a light, headlamp,
sure you've got a
flashlight,
light.
something
Yep.
like that, fresh batteries.
And go with
just
somebody.
go for a hike,
and
go with
somebody.
someone else, yeah.
Yeah.
And then just start with a hike and then run little sections and kind of ease into it.
Yeah.
Like putting your foot, dipping your toe in the water.
Greg says, any tips on creating successful group runs? Having our first one this week in Prescott and hoping to continue increase the presence of the long run.
In the long run.
In the long run.
My tips, be patient.
Yeah.
Be consistent. And focus on making the new members welcome, feel welcome, because that's the hardest part of any group. It takes a certain amount of courage, I think, for some people to just go to a new group. So making them feel welcome is really important. But you also can't think that it will just grow to be something big within a few weeks or even months or even years. We were just consistent for a long time, and we just had a small group of people for a long time, and it takes a while.
Yep. Marcus asked, how many miles a week do you recommend for a guy looking to run trail faster?
I don't have a lot of context there to give you much advice. I would just say, again, be consistent. Don't increase more than, say, 10% a week, I think is a good ballpark range. And even sometimes take a step back and let that training absorb in a little bit. But when I first started training seriously for my first ultra, I think my first 50 miler, I was I'm going to do an hour a day, about 7 miles a day every day. Just build that consistency, get out the door, and maybe in an hour you can only get 4 in. But just get out there if you have an hour to spare a day or even a half hour.
Do you recommend when you're training for trails and longer or bigger distances, is it better to include a lot of speed work? Are you more concerned about your speed or just putting in the miles?
I think that if you want to get faster, you need to do speed work. Yeah, you have to, I think.
But if you're just training, so for me, if I'm just continuing to train for 50 miles.
I think it's important in any runner's training program to mix it up. Don't just go out and run 7 miles every day. That wasn't the best training I could have done. You need to do long runs and you need to work on speed. If you want to. If you don't have a desire to, then don't, I guess. I don't know. There's been successful runners doing lots of different things, but I've found personally that I really like doing the speed work, and you don't have to do it on a track or on the roads. I don't. I do mine on dirt canal paths, or I do them on trails sometimes. I'll do hill climbs at a faster pace, like hill repeats at a fast pace that are short, like 1 to 2 minutes.
Yeah.
And you can also like mix it up too. Don't do the same speed workout every week. But it can be fun to run fast, and it can force you to look at your form and work on your form, because when you're firing on all cylinders, that form is definitely key.
Just curious myself. And then Shane says, I never did any of your races. I'm a 50K runner.
Well, come on out, Shane.
Yeah, dude.
There's if you're a
Come on.
50K runner, we have ultras like 2 a month pretty much year round, so check it out.
Christina Rio says, hey guys, I've been wanting to sign up to volunteer at one of your races, but have no experience. Is that okay? Absolutely. Please come and volunteer with us. You don't have to have any experience. We'll kind of guide you through. There's tons of people who volunteer with us on a regular basis, and they're just a good resource to kind of hang around as well. So depending on what you want to do, just sign up.
Nile2C, did you ever find out what the rash was when you thought it was poison ivy in the Run Steep episodes? Not officially. Might be scorpion weed. Jenny, 14555. Thank you for your help. My husband got some great info about the BFC a couple weeks ago. You guys rock. Sabrina Morgan, hair looks great, Jubes.
Thanks.
Post-run app. How many runners participate annually at the Santan Scramble, and how technical is the course? We have about 300, I would say. Course is not really, well, actually, I gotta think of Santan Scramble. The 9K isn't too technical. But the longer distances, like 17, 26K, and 50K,
There's some good climbs in those.
The Gold Mine Trail is extremely technical and steep.
Yeah.
And that is happening 1 to 3 times, depending on the race you're in. But it's really fun. Nile2C, will you do training videos like numbers 1 through 28 for your upcoming Hard Rock? He's talking about the Steep Life episodes. Short answer is, Enzo? Yes. Training episodes. We're going to do those.
Cool.
I want them to be really good. So I haven't been able to film any really good ones yet. But I haven't really officially kicked off my training yet either. I'm getting into it this week.
Cool.
Mr. McGuck says 80-20.
Speed work?
80-20.
80,
We don't
20.
know.
Elaine asks, "Hi Jim and Jubes. I love your hat, Jamil. The gray one sold out so fast."
Oh, and if you're just joining us, these are back in stock.
Yeah.
On the website right now. Go get them.
Go.
Order. We have 50 more of the charcoals, 50 more of the blacks, and that'll probably be the last time we have these ones before we go to some new styles. So if you wanted to get these ones still, this is, again, your last chance. Shane Begay, do you host runs in the Flagstaff area, or is there any cutoff times? Yeah. We host 2 races up there. We don't do group runs, though.
Yeah.
There are cutoff times, and those are on the websites. The Flagstaff Extreme Big Pine, that's coming up in June, and then the Flagstaff Sky Race is October.
Yep.
Check
Those
it out.
really good ones.
All right. I think we are out of questions, so thanks for tuning in,
Yay.
guys. We'll see you next time.
We'll see you next time.
We got a special guest next week.
We've got a special guest next week. It'll be super fun.
Bye.
We'll see you later.